Hogwin?
Yes?
Are you sure we're going to be safe in here?
I've survived this journey twice before, and I'm stronger now than I was then. Between the two of us, we should be more than enough to fend off the dangers in these woods.
I'm not going to have to fight, am I?
Would that be an issue?
I don't like hurting things. I've stayed away from evocation magic because it all seems too violent.
It's all right. I'll take care of any fighting we may need to do. You know a good deal of abjuration spells, don't you?
Yeah.
Then just focus on protecting yourself. I promise. As long as I'm here, nothing will hurt you.
What happened back there with Gideon? I couldn't hear what you said, but you both seemed pretty angry.
It's best you don't know.
It's not like you to discourage me from asking questions.
I'm sorry, Ari. I just don't want you to be worried about it.
It's hard not to be when you look so worried yourself. We're in this together, aren't we?
We are. Ignis Elysios! Are you alright?
Yeah. I'm fine. It scared me is all.
I've got you, Ari. I promise.
Thanks, Hogwin.
Come on. There's still a good ways to go.
Whoa. Why is that here?
How strange. A peaceful forest glade in the middle of the Manglewood, like the eye of a storm. I don't remember ever coming across this on my previous ventures.
And a tavern? Who would make something like that, all the way out here?
Someone who doesn't need a lot of business, I suppose. Let's be cautious.
Hogwin?
Did you feel that? Something is off.
Now that you mention it, it almost feels like there's a pressure in my head. It's really faint, though.
It's not a physical effect. It's cognitive. Like something has a grip on our minds.
Abjuration magic?
Reparius Incantorium. There's an incredible amount of magic in this place, and a very powerful abjurative wall at the tree line, seemingly divine in origin as well.
Divine? You think it was put there by Mortaine?
Most likely. When I came looking for the wishing well the first 2 times, I left feeling as though something happened to me that I couldn't remember. This explains why. I must have visited this place before and forgotten all about it.
So, as soon as we leave, we'll forget whatever we saw here. That sucks.
It does suck. We'll have to see if we can figure out a workaround, but considering this is the work of a god, I'm not holding my breath.
Reparius Incantorium. Look, there are words on the tavern too. Doesn't seem like anything dangerous. Do you think we should check it out?
What kind of scholars would we be if we didn't?
Hello? Anybody home? I think we should let ourselves in. It's not like most taverns expect you to knock before entering anyway.
Agreed.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
If you're seeing an unconscious man whose body is composed entirely of divine magic, then yes, I am.
Hello? Can you hear us, mister?
Look, there's another enchantment on his mind.
You're right. The pattern looks similar to Modify Memory, but stronger, and there's something else, but I can't tell what it is.
I've seen ones like it before. They alter a person's experience of reality. The things they see, the things they hear. Whatever it is, the enchantment is falling apart. And it seems the discrepancies between his perceived experience and the real world have caused a significant amount of stress and put him into a kind of magical coma.
What do you think he is?
If I had to guess, I'd wager he's a celestial. Perhaps a shade, one of Mortaine's angels. I can't think of another reasonable explanation for his divine makeup.
But the angels hardly leave Celestia. Why would there be one in a tavern in the middle of the Manglewood?
I don't know. Maybe if we can help him out of this coma, we can ask him.
Is that even possible?
Healing is typically the domain of clerics and other divine casters. But maybe if we can break down the enchantment a little more, it'll relieve enough of the stress for him to wake up on his own. Did you bring your chalk with you?
Of course.
Start drawing a basic abjuration sigil around him, 8 feet in diameter. It'll take time, but with some trial and error, I think we may be able to reverse engineer this magic just enough to weaken it.
Ooh, but what if he's dangerous? What if he's being held here for a reason?
I don't think he is. Look at where we found him. Does this look like the prison of a dangerous man?
I guess you're right. Okay, I'll get started on the sigil and you start decoding the enchantment.
Already on it.
Hang in there. We're here to help.
Previously on the Bardic Hearth.
I have a question about theology.
You've come to the right professor. What is your question?
How do you kill a god?
The God Killer has gone missing. I placed it in Sable's care 2,000 years ago. I've just received word from him that it's disappeared.
The god of the Shadowfell. What possessed you to entrust him, of all people, with a weapon capable of killing us?
I need you to make the journey to the Wishing Well and tell me everything you see.
Why don't you just go yourself?
Because I made a very carefully worded promise to Mortaine not to, and I want my suspicions confirmed before I wriggle free of it.
You're missing one.
What god am I missing?
You listed everybody but...
Hang in there. We're here to help.
Hello, old friend. I found you at last.
Fate has never been a certainty. It is an issue of mathematics and probability, the most likely course of events given the conditions that were set at the beginning of time. Everyone and everything, from the smallest pebble on the shore to the greatest heroes of history, are tied to the fate of Iathis by a thread. Some of these threads are thin and inconsequential, only ancillary to the fate of the world. Others are like thick, woven cables, integral to the very structure of fate. These are the threads of gods, champions, heroes, and world leaders. It is these threads, and the story that they tell together which I guard. While the smaller ones may shift and snap without much consequence, the greater fates must never be allowed to change. Fate is a power beyond me, beyond the gods, and it tells me what must be done to protect this cosmic story. It tells me who must die, who must stay dead, who must thrive, and who must suffer. It is neither good nor evil. It simply is and must be. A world without fate is a world of chaos and unknowns, a world with a story that I can no longer predict. So what happens when there appears a girl who has no thread? A girl who is impossibly untethered to the fate of our world. A wild card. A piece on the board that was never meant to be there. She would be like a living, whirling blade capable of severing the threads of fate with her mere existence. This was never a story about Wren. This was never a story about the Wishing Well. This was never even a story about me. This is the story of the girl who killed the gods. And it is only just beginning. Guile, are you here? Guile.
Hello, darling.
Guile, I wanted to speak with you
If
about...
you're hearing this disembodied reproduction of my voice, it means I'm not at home. Try again some other time, and perhaps you'll be lucky enough to see me. Also, if it's Belzy, fuck you.
Mortaine, are you busy?
Gideon, I'm free for the moment. What's the matter?
I just received 2 visitors at Enbrook. They know who I am.
What? How has your location been compromised again?
Otto Ringdell.
Tell me he's not still alive.
No, but his progeny is. One of them was a girl named Ari, Otto's great-granddaughter.
And is she the same as him?
She is fateless, just like Otto.
Shit. And the other one?
A champion.
A champion? Whose?
Judge's, if I had to guess. He has a bond with the girl. I warned him that she was dangerous, but he wouldn't listen, and now he's taking her into the Manglewood.
What? Why didn't you stop him?
I weighed the options with my foresight, and fate was clear. If I'd attempted to confront him, he would have almost certainly killed me.
You have more experience than the rest of the champions combined. How could he best you?
In experience and mastery of my domain, I surely have him beat. But even without engaging him, I could tell that in combat, he has me frighteningly outclassed.
I suppose Judge picks them well. What do I do, Gideon? I can't go and stop them myself, or else I would be breaking the divine code. I could ask Judge for an exemption, but that would require me to tell him why, and I would be branded a traitor regardless. The others cannot know about Wren, nor can they know the power of Otto's progeny.
I don't know the answer, Mortaine. I'm sorry. I did everything I could.
I know, Gideon. You aren't at fault. How long ago did they leave for the Manglewood?
They teleported there a few hours ago. I tried to contact you immediately, but you must have been in the realm of the dead.
Then I will go right now to relocate Wren until they leave. It's risky, but it needs to be done. There's no telling what might happen if the girl comes in contact with him. Even just her traveling with the champion is putting fate at risk.
We will figure out how to do away with the girl once the immediate danger has passed. Go, Mortaine.
Thank you, Gideon.
Mortaine. Where are you?
Judge, I'm occupied. What's the matter?
Come to my hall, immediately.
I can't. I have...
Now, Mortaine. That's an order, not a request.
I'm on my way. Hang in there, Wren.
And you're certain this is what you heard?
I know you and your ilk mistrust me, Judge, but you can rest easy, knowing that protecting the God-Killer is in my best interests as well. I know what I heard.
I've told you all along, Judge, it could never have been anyone except Guile. He's made fools out of us all, like he always does.
What is going on? Why is Sable here?
What a joy to see you too, Lady Death.
Mortaine, are you alright?
What do you mean, am I all right?
You don't need to keep up the ruse anymore. We know.
Know what?
I'm sorry for being so mistrusting of you. I never should have doubted your loyalty. To think that Guile had been threatening you with the God-Killer this entire time and forcing you to cover for him, I didn't think he could go any lower.
I don't understand.
It's all right, Mortaine. Even with the God-Killer, he'd have little luck hurting any of us when it's 4 against 1. You're safe now. Besides, this seems to have all been a senseless trick to sow some discord anyway. Sable?
I don't know how he managed to get away with it for so long, but one of his Celestials has been masquerading as a servant of mine in the Shadowfell for years. But he got sloppy and dropped his guard. Yesterday I felt a strong Celestial presence in my palace and went to investigate. That was when I overheard this.
You're certain you haven't been compromised? The security here is a mess. It's no wonder the Shadowfell is in constant disrepair. Sable knows nothing, nor does anyone in his employ. Sable. Our lonely, underachieving cousin still in his goth phase. I suppose being the only god of his plane has made him a little complacent. I think I did him a favor giving him a little kick in the arse. When do we plan to put it back? Oh, once I've had my fun. Only Judge Mortaine and Belligor know, and as long as I keep holding the God-Killer over Mortaine's head, she'll continue to lead the others on a wild goose chase for me. Belligor has even begun to suspect that Mortaine is working with me. Ah, such delicious, beautiful chaos. Enjoy it while you can. Once your trick is revealed, Judge is going to lock you in Celestia for decades. And it will have been worth every boring year. Do you know how mad it has been driving me these last 2 millennia that I haven't been able to cause any real chaos? I wasn't meant for scamming mortals at barroom bets and dice. I was meant to have the other gods absolutely shitting their pants. Helping hide from the others was only the beginning. But when Judge realizes I was never actually going to hurt anyone, I'm certain he'll give me a lenient sentencing. The greatest lies are the ones we tell ourselves. Truer words. Wait. Sable is listening.
I can't believe I've been such a fool. I've known in the back of my mind that couldn't have been hidden from us for this long without the help of another god. And of course Guile would be willing to go along with his delusions. Guile feeds on fear, and there's no fear greater than that of another Ascension War.
Do you know where he is, Mortaine?
So long as you keep Judge and Belligor's attention away from my dealings.
What was that?
I think I might know where he went. I can go looking for him.
So long as you take Belligor with you, I can allow it.
No, I can handle him alone.
If you believed that, you wouldn't have been swayed by his threats for this long. And who knows at what moment he might snap and actually use the God Killer against you. Either we go together, or I look for him alone, while you stay here with Judge. Guile can't beat me in a fight one-on-one, God-killing blade or no.
I can handle myself.
Belligor is right, Mortaine. We cannot risk you going by yourself. If you go, then Belligor goes with you.
Fine, I will go with Belligor.
You said you might know where he is?
If Guile has been keeping hidden for all these years, there is only one place that would make sense. The Shifting Maze.
The reflection of Guile City.
Just like my Manglewood or Dryas's Gelavath, the Shifting Maze is saturated with Guile's magic. So much so that it could possibly shroud another god's divine signature. Especially if they had become weakened, like has.
So has been living in Guile's maze all this time? That hardly seems likely.
It would at least be a place to start.
All right. Let's start there then.
I will take my leave. I have little interest in the squabbles of Celestia.
Thank you for your help, Sable. Your cooperation in this matter has gone a long way towards mending your past wrongdoings.
Wrongdoing. I am meant to consider attempting to save my people a wrongdoing.
Are we meant to consider you opening a portal to let all the vile creatures of the Shadowfell into our world a harmless act?
I was rescuing my people from a sinking ship, and you barred your gates to them.
This is not the time to revisit this argument, Sable. I'd rather we parted ways having maintained the amiability we've managed to cultivate between Celestia and the Shadowfell.
As you wish.
Let's not waste any more time. Guile knows we're on his trail.
After you.
Okay, let's try this again. Still nothing?
Have patience, Ari. We're attempting to decipher an entirely foreign enchantment to us both. It's like learning a new language without a textbook to guide us.
We've made no progress since we started. No matter what runes and sigils we try, it never works.
We're just missing a piece of the puzzle. From what I've gathered thus far, the enchantment wards against certain words or concepts, blocking them from his perception and filling them in with fabrication. If we could figure out exactly what words trigger the enchantment, I think we could make some progress.
The words that he's not meant to hear? How are we supposed to figure that out?
I don't know. Let's think out loud for a bit. Maybe we'll stumble across something. What would a shade be doing on the road to the wishing well?
He could be guarding it? There have always been rumors about some divine sentry.
Sure, but why the tavern? Why the lush greenery and wildlife?
Maybe it's just a quality of life thing? I don't think anyone would sign up for a long-term position surrounded by dead trees and monsters.
Angels aren't like us. They have bodies and minds modeled after ours, But they don't have souls or wills of their own. They're powerful manifestations of God's magic and personality, and they wouldn't protest any duty they were given.
Then why would Mortaine bother putting enchantments on the mind of one of her own angels when she would have had complete control over them anyway? I think it has to be one of two things. Either this is the work of a different god, or he isn't a shade.
I can't see it being another god's doing, so it must be the latter. But he has to be an angel of some kind. Only the denizens of Celestia have bodies entirely composed of divine magic like this.
What possible reason could Mortaine have for keeping someone else's angel locked away in a tavern? Ugh, this is so confusing.
I think we should take a break and give our minds some time to rest, then come back to this later. It doesn't seem like he's in any immediate danger, so there's no use in rushing the process.
I guess you're right.
I think I'm going to take a walk around outside, see if there's anything we're missing. Would you like to join me?
No, I think I'll take a look around this tavern. There could be something in here that gives us a hint about what this guy's deal is.
All right. Just give me a shout if anything happens.
All right, Mr. Angel. I'm going to figure out what you're doing here, and then we're going to get you out of that sleep you're in, all right?
Gods.
If you can hear me at all, can you mumble something useful that will help me help you?
Liana.
Who's Liana?
Who is Liana?
Okay. Well, I appreciate the effort, but that wasn't helpful at all. What use does a Celestial have for a bar like this? Can you even get drunk? All right, if you have any reservations about me poking around upstairs, speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm gonna take that to mean I have permission. Pretty normal bedroom. Oh, a guitar? This thing looks as old as Hogwin. Oh, books.
It takes little to change the future.
These are all stories and songbooks. Not really the scholarly type, huh?
Something as small as an epiphany.
It's almost like you're a bard. You're not an angel at all. Hogwin!
A fateless girl finding a man unconscious on the floor of a tavern.
Hogwin!
Ari, are you alright?
Try.
What?
And realizing his true nature.
The words that the enchantment prevents him from hearing. I think one of them might be...
Why do you think that?
He's a bard, Hogwin. I think it might be him.
Could make fate go dark.
Mortaine, you alright?
No.
Mortaine, what's happening?
It's gone. I can't see it.
Did you see something? You can't trust your senses in this maze. It plays with your mind and makes you see things that aren't there.
Yes, that's all it was. I saw an illusion. Forgive me.
It's alright. This place is about as confusing and frustrating as Guile himself. Mortal legend says that no one has ever completed the shifting maze. Quite possibly because it has no end. These hedges twist and writhe to lead you in circles, all the while playing with your senses to throw you off course. It shows you your greatest desires and your greatest fears. Gods or not, so long as we have minds to toy with, he will find a way to do so.
I know.
We should just burn the whole thing to the ground and see if here, or even really here.
It wouldn't work. The hedges themselves are illusions, just ones that you can touch. This is Guile's domain, and he makes the rules. His tricks can't hurt us, but that doesn't mean they can't distract us enough to waste our time.
Let's hurry up and get this over with then.
Perhaps it would be better if we split up. We could cover more ground that way.
The whole point of me coming with you was so that you wouldn't have to face a rogue god with the god killer alone. I'm not leaving your side.
I really think it would be better.
That's final, Mortaine.
Very well.
Oh, are those guests I hear?
Did you hear that?
Ah, Mortaine and Belligor, is it? Death and war do make a cute, if macabre couple, I must say.
It's Guile. He's taunting us.
Let's try to find him then.
You really think you can beat me at my own game, Belzy?
There you are. Mortaine!
Oh, it's just you and me now, Belzy.
Stop calling me that.
I'm only doing what you do to Exor, always calling him by his mortal name to belittle him. Do I make you feel little, Belzy?
You infuriate me. You've never deserved the title of god.
Oh, but it's more than just thinking me unfit for the station, or else you wouldn't be seeing me right now.
What?
Did you think I was actually here? Oh, Belzy. The shifting maze shows you the things you most fear.
You think I fear you?
Oh, while I may lie all the time, the maze never does. It reaches into your mind and manifests your deepest terrors before you. I must say, I'm flattered.
It seems your maze has confused fear and hatred.
Can't it be both?
I could crush you beneath my boot if I wished.
Oh, and you do wish it. But you can't. We're both gods. Disagree with my conduct all you like, but you're stuck with me. You're stuck with the same colleagues as you were when the universe came into existence, for better or for worse. Is what I would say if I wasn't a product of your own mind.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb, Belzy. You're all alone here. And besides, isn't that what you truly fear? A Guile who knows. A Guile who can stop you.
You could never dream of it.
Oh, but you dream of it, don't you? It plagues you like a living nightmare. That's why you wanted to frame me, so you could get me out of the way first. It's because deep down you know I am smarter. I am stronger. I am better. Oh! And there it is, the God Killer. The blade you've been trying so desperately to blame me for stealing.
Soon I'm going to get my hands on the real you, and I'm going to savor the look on your face as I tear the soul from your body. Of all the gods, you are the one that I'm going to take pleasure in killing.
Well, careful, Belzy. Who knows if Mortaine is listening beyond that wall?
She's already fled to wherever the real Guile went. I thought she might eventually lead me to you, and I could get a head start by killing you both, but that would be too hasty. There's something more going on. Something to do with... And it's wiser to wait until I know exactly what.
And then what? You think you can pick us off one by one to remake the Pantheon all on your own?
On my own? No. I'm only alone until I've killed the first one. You infuriate me. You never deserved the title of God.
That should keep him busy.
Mortaine,
You're not real.
you're going to let me die, aren't you?
I will never let you die.
You let her die.
I did everything I could.
Did you?
I don't have time for this. The real Wren needs me.
If it is him, why would his own name be blocked from his mind?
Remember the other enchantment we found on him? It had the same patterns as Modify Memory. I don't think he remembers who he is.
If you're right, this would be the discovery of the century.
I'm right, I know it. I've spent the last 6 years waiting for this moment, and I can just feel that it's him.
Let's hope your gut speaks true.
What are you doing?
I need to draw a little bit of his blood. If I use it to write his name between the first and second concentric circles, and it is one of the forbidden words, then I think this should work. And there. Are you ready?
More than I've ever been.
Complete the sigil. By the gods.
It worked! I told you!
Who are you? What happened to me?
We're here to help. When we found you, you were unconscious on the floor after a very strong enchantment on your mind began to unravel. My protege and I just performed a ritual to wake you from your slumber.
You've been here before. Hogwin, isn't it?
I don't remember our meeting, but I have indeed.
You mentioned an enchantment? What enchantment?
How about we start with your name?
It's Wren.
Wren?
Could have been a nickname?
Quite possibly. It would be fitting.
What are you talking about?
What do you hear when I say...
A distortion. Some kind of magical rumbling.
Huh. The enchantment is still in effect then. When was the first time you heard that noise?
Guile's champion paid me a visit and told me there were 9 gods but 10 champions. And then she said I was somehow missing a god.
9 gods, 10 champions. Mortaine remembered to change the number of gods, but forgot to change the number of champions.
That must have been what made the enchantment start falling apart.
Who's
what?
So we can't hear that either.
Your theory is sounding stronger and stronger by the second, Ari. Tell us, Wren, who is it that you think you are?
Not like in a combative way. We literally want to know who you think you are.
Right.
I'm Mortaine's champion. I guard the wishing well.
Mortaine's champion is a man named Gideon, and he lives hundreds of miles from here. We just met him.
No, I'm Mortaine's champion. I have been for a century.
What do you remember from before you became her champion?
Nothing. She took my memories when we struck our deal.
Is that even possible?
I don't know. Maybe if he had been weakened somehow, Mortaine would be able to overpower him. And if he truly has been slowly dying for the last 100 years, perhaps his strength has been fading as well.
Can either of you start making any fucking sense?
Mortal magic isn't strong enough to dispel this enchantment. We need to figure out a way to explain this without running into the... Someone's here.
What?
Ari, get behind me.
There's my favorite bard.
I saw you in Hazel's story. You're Guile.
It's been too long, old friend. Celestia has been dreadfully boring without you.
What? What are you talking about?
Who are your guests?
Hogwin?
Stay behind me.
You? I recognize you. You're Theodis Hogwin. Don't tell me I'm not the first god to find this place. Well, either way, I can't have you mortals interfering with divine business, so back to your little school with you. Ta-ta!
What did you just do to them?
I teleported them away, which surely qualifies as breaking the divine code, but you are the last person who can judge me for that.
Are you really Guile?
Of course I'm Guile. Have you actually forgotten what I look like? It's only been 109 years.
I feel like I'm saying this a lot today, but... What?
You don't remember, do you? What has Mortaine done to you?
I don't know, but I know now that she's been lying to me about a lot of things for a very long time, and all I want is for someone to tell me what the fuck is going on.
What do you remember?
I remember striking a deal with Mortaine 100 years ago to become her champion. I remember agreeing to forfeit my memories in exchange for immortality, and I remember waking up in this tavern and guarding the wishing well every year since.
You aren't here of your own free will. She's been holding you here this entire time, but why would she do that?
We had a deal, Guile.
Ah, a deal I designed to free myself of, my dear. I never said I couldn't invite Sergeant Belligor's suspicions onto myself. Ooh!
Did you have something to do with the girl, too?
I can't say I haven't fantasized about you pinning me to a wall before, but I always thought it would be in a different context.
Where is she?
I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about, but you're not the one in a place to be asking questions here. Would you care to tell me what you're doing keeping our songbird in a cage?
It isn't a cage. I am trying to help him.
A century of your help, and where has it gotten him? 2 years from the grave and weaker than ever.
There's still time. He could still get better.
Get better from what? He's a god, dearest.
I'm a what?
You don't know what you're doing, Guile.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm saving the world from another Ascension war and helping a friend in need.
You were never his friend. None of you were.
Is this what a friend does? Erases your identity and keeps you locked up in a cursed forest while your magic slowly drains from the world.
If you would let me explain.
No, you've had 100 years to explain, love. I want to hear it from him.
If you let him remember, you'll just break him all over again.
Mortaine, tell me what's going on.
This never should have happened, Wren. They were never supposed to find you.
Why? Who am I that the god of trickery calls me his friend?
It's best that you don't know.
After all these years of lies, what right do you have to tell me what's best for me?
I am your friend, Wren. I have always been your friend. And all I have ever wanted is what's best for you.
Guile, would you be able to return my memories?
The enchantment is already crumbling. It would be child's play at this point.
Do it.
Wren, please.
No, Mortaine. For 100 years, I've been a character in your story. I've sat here wallowing in misery, unable to do anything for myself while life has passed me by. I have no agency, no freedom, no joy. All I have are questions you won't answer and an emptiness that's never filled. I spend my days listening to the stories of people who are out there living the lives I wish I could be living, while I live the same day over and over again. Tend the garden, play a few songs, stare into the fire. Every one of my days for a century has been dictated not by me, but by you. And for what? Some elaborate lie? You've taken my identity, and you've taken my freedom. You are not taking this from me. Guile.
I'm ready when you are.
Tell me. Who am I?
You are Sonoran, the god of music.
In a world of gods and men, could the fox love the wren? I could never be more satisfied. I don't need a golden ring, just a song for us to sing, till beneath your feet I lie.
If you'd like to listen to the full song inspired by this episode, you can find it by searching The Fox and the Wren by Chase Noseworthy and Corinna Foley. Mortaine was played by Rochelle Ibarra. Guile was played by Troy Allan. Gideon was played by Doug Tompos. Judge was played by Jesse Jerdak. Sable was played by Karim Kronfli. Belligor was played by Ryan Brophy. The Feint, or Guile's Angel, was played by James Cheek. Ari was played by Dani Gage. Hogwin and Wren were played by Chase Noseworthy. The Bardic Hearth is written and produced by Chase Noseworthy and co-produced by Rochelle Ibarra and Troy Allan.